Hey, welcome to a new walkthrough. This is Search for the Hidden Stone, which is based on a film called As Above, So Below. So it's a little bit spooky. So dim the lights and grab a blanket, and let's go. So I loved the film As Above, So Below, and I recommend giving it a watch. So I've just been super looking forward to both first playing the game and now making a walkthrough for it. So the film is very much like treasure hunting, just like Tomb Raider, but it's actually kind of spooky. Kind of a scary film. But anyway, we have a Medpack just in front of this fountain. And the main objective is we need to get into the catacombs. So just shoot that barrier, hop down here, and we have 2 secrets straight away before we even enter the catacombs. So very sneaky behind all this grass. We have a crawl space with our first secret. So that is just a large Medpack. Second secret, shoot these barriers. And we can easily hop straight through here. Here we go. So plenty of pickups in this secret. Was that everything? 4 items. Okay. And don't be afraid to use flares. We get plenty of flares. This is a very dark level. So to get into the catacombs, just look for this crawl space. And in we go. Alrighty, we're in. So there will be plenty of spiders and bats all over the place as well. Okay, and at this intersection here, we do need to go to the right, but firstly, we need to open a gate. So we need to pull 3 levers to get the gate open. The first 2 levers are in this immediate vicinity. So we can take a left. Here is the very first lever you can see on the wall. If I stay still, you can see it. There it is. So just grab this Medpack on the way as well. There we go. First lever in the bag, and there is the gate we're trying to open. So it looks like we can go around the corner, but that is just a dead end. So there's some very cool dead ends here and there to make it look quite authentic. Okay, and the second lever is around this way. Be very careful, there is a spike trap at the corner. Hop over that and then head into this section of water. And then easy peasy, just literally follow it around. So I'm going to take a right just for some flares. The other sections here are dead ends. So there's like lots of doors that just won't open. And as we surface here, we can see there is another lever. This is our second lever. Okay, and now just return back. So to get out, you specifically need to climb up here and then just grab in the air to get over here. The reason being is in a lot of level editors, you see kind of right below me, there is water. Sometimes when Lara climbs out in a position like this, she falls straight through the ground and she just cannot get out of the water. So this time around, we have this tile to help us get out. So it can happen a lot in level editors. Okay, so with those first 2 levers pulled, we can come this way. Also want to point out the graffiti tag, Papillon. It's the tag from the film. Okay, so heading through here, firstly grab some flares and this Medpack. can be difficult to grab things near objects. Okay, and here's the gate, but of course one more lever to pull. So shoot the bat that is somewhere. There it is, dead now. Okay, and then try and get around the rubble. We have a Medpack, and it's very cool to see some death traps as well. So this poor unfortunate victim has fallen prey to a crumbling ceiling. Nice details, I love it. Okay, and here is lever 3, and the gate is open. Okay, through we go. Just a quick detour around the corner, we have some items, so yet more flares and some shotgun shells. So ahead of me is a dead end, so no need to go that way. Just continue back along on this path. You know what, I'll leave this. There's a spider here, but I'll just carry on. So drop on down and then make your way up the other side just here. So I'm going to backflip. That kind of stops a spider spawning just here. We will run into it anyway, but I'm just going to ignore it for now. So we can't go down that path just yet either. We need an important item. So just head this way. Okay, shoot the bats. Got some more flares. And the important item is right under this skeleton. So once you have moved him out of the way, we can grab the Crowbone. So this is a crowbar item. So we need this to head through the other way. So now I will spawn a spider on, yeah, this tile. Is it? Maybe not, because I can hear the one down below. I can't see. I think I got it. Anyway, doesn't even matter. Right, continue. So there will be a bat and I think another spider, unless I just got bamboozled on a previous practice by the spider following me because I tried to ignore it. Anyway, down this spooky passage. Yeah, we got some cool Easter eggs from the film. Love it. Alrighty. And what we need the crowbar for is just to break away this wall. And just to point out, a lot of the time it looks like there's spikes on the ceiling. They're just as stalagmites, or tights actually, stalactites. It's just decoration. So in here, be careful, this kind of looks a bit weird. It's actually just fog over the top of a pit. So careful you do not fall down. Grab some more flares, and there is a ladder. We are just heading down. Couple of more spiders waiting for you at the bottom. Okay, and here we can see a closed gate. That at the end there is a keyhole, and actually to my left you can just about see without me needing to light a flare or shoot my weapons. We have this tile that looks a bit odd. This is a movable block. So we need to work on getting a key for the keyhole, which is through the gate. So we need to open the gate. More flares, thank you very much. And we need to start climbing. So not too tricky to do. Just hop onto this flat tile, make sure you are in near enough the corner. And that way you can grab this. Okay, make sure you are at the end and then climb up, hop back and then jump forward with a twist, okay? And we can grab this lever. So what did that do? I do not know. It didn't show you. Well, it opened the gate. You probably guessed. Oh my god, shoo, bat. Bugger off. Oh, still alive. There we go. Right. So now the aim here. So you see across the way there's like two kind of like towers. We need 2 skulls to put on those and that will open the door ahead, and the skull is inside the key. The key that we need is inside there. Firstly, we got to open the gate that's over there. That's where the skulls are. So I'm gonna just drop down because there is a lever straight down here. That's what's gonna open the gate. There we go. And before climbing back up, we can grab another secret. So you can kind of just make out we have some invisible tiles to help us get across. The secret, I don't know if you can see it from here. You can't see what's on the tile, but the secret's over on that tile. Okay. Maybe just have a save just in case. Okay. So this tile is a little closer, just a standing jump will do for that one. And here we go, we have Uzis with a secret skull. So the skulls are secrets, don't get that confused with the skull items that we will be finding. So there is a difference. The secret skulls are like golden and the main skulls are a bit bigger and they're kind of a bluey white. So there is a difference. There we go, and then we can just hop back up. Okay, so to get to the gate, we again have some more invisible tiles. You can see them just as the light shines right. And from here we can hop straight through over to the gate. Okay, so careful of the 2 patches on the ground. The gate has not closed behind me, by the way. You kind of heard a gate noise. The other one opened up as I entered. So careful on the ground. There's 2 lots of shotgun shells. So that's one. We also have this secret that will open up a gate for us later on. Nope, this one is a lever. We have this lever that will open up a secret for us later on. So there's a couple of instances where we need to plan to open up access to secrets. So we can see we've stopped some spikes and there's the skull. There we go, fumble fingers. Right, so another set of shotgun shells just over here. If you're struggling to pick something up, by the way, just crouch down to grab it. And then we can proceed along down this way. Okay, lots of critters over here, or at least maybe just two bats. Okay, and from here, the goal is we need to get that gate open. Both of the skulls are through there. So we'll have to come this way. Something we can do again before advancing through. There is a jump switch. This will open up access to another secret. So that's a secret right there. So that's under the water. So we still have to get the gate open before we can get to that secret. So I guess you don't even need to pull the jump switch just yet. You can come this way and then we'll return back. Then you can pull the jump switch. Anyway, grab the monkey bars and easily go on through. You can run through here as well, by the way. I did that not realizing this was monkey bars the first time I played, and the level builder was watching me, and she said she didn't even realize that you could get across like that. So come on through. There is a spider down here. I'm gonna just ignore it because I can. And there is a jump switch just behind me on the wall, just there. And one way to grab that, I don't know if the builder knows this, but you can easily just hop to the slope and grab that. But we do need to go around anyway. There's more that we need to do. So we'll actually just loop all the way back around and return from the slopes and grab the jump switch. So to make your way along this way, jump in a diagonal. I don't remember the last time I saved, so I best give it a quick save. Okay, so stand at a bit of a diagonal, otherwise you'll miss the slope, you'll overshoot. Straight into a running jump twice. Just like so. Doesn't matter if you miss this ledge because you'll safely land down here if you do, if you mess up the curve. And here is the secret that we turned off the spikes for. Awesome stuff. So now carry on this way. We have another tricky jump to do. So I definitely recommend a save just here. We're going to hit the slope and then just keep on running. Oh, I missed. So yeah, jump off the slope a little bit sooner. And then straight into a running jump to grab this. So I'm just shimmying around this way to grab these items, so we don't need to come this way. I'm just getting some more flares. This level 1, by the way, is very easy not to use medpacks. Level 2 is a little more challenging. Okay, and then just shimmy back around the other way. Okay, so pretty much the floor is goopy stuff. You don't want to land in that. So just grab this and shimmy along until we can pull up. Okay, and then go ahead and pull this lever. This is a lever. Kind of looks a bit misleading if you're not used to some TRLEs. I've played a lot, I know what they look like. Okay, and that underwater gate is open. So this is where we can grab that jump switch. We're returning back. So grab this and then you'll have to likely press the crouch button to climb on up so you don't hit your head. Grab the jump switch. And it's quite lucky if you miss the jump switch there, you can just like do that sort of diagonal hop back instead of having to go all the way back around. Awesome stuff, we are back. So one thing I will point out, it looks like there's a gate there, but we'll not be going through there. That's just for decoration, really. So anyway, let's hop down into the water. I'm going to go for the harder skull first. Doesn't matter which one you get first, but that's just the way I'm going to do it. So swim straight down for the harder skull. I could have grabbed a shotgun, but I decided just to get it on the way back. It doesn't really matter. And if I just show you, just here at these plants, if you look up, there's actually 2 passages. Difficult to show, but up through here we have water where we can surface and refill our lungs. So we don't need to be here yet, we actually need to open a door just there. Didn't really show it, but take my word for it, there's a door there that we need to open. So keep swimming down. Okay, mind the boxes, I always get stuck there. Okay, and what I'm gonna do, just swim up here to the next air pocket. And if you have a look, there is a lever here. This is for a secret, which I didn't point out. It's actually right close to us. There we go. So that's opened a door, as we can see. And then swim on down. And opposite there is this lever as well. This is the important lever that we need to pull. That opens that other door. Okay, so as I come around the corner, this door is open. This is the secret. So of course it was closed before pulling that lever. And then just grab these items. Okay, and then before returning back, just gonna refill my air bar. Okay, so this can come across as quite confusing if you didn't notice the 2 passages until you get to this point. So you can see the surface of the water as you're looking up. So come on through, we've opened this door now. Okay, and a quick flyby of what we have here. So easy jump, we do need to get to the other side. So if you just wait for the flame and hop to this corner, this is a flat corner. So to the left that is sloped. So just be careful, but here we are fine. Just, you can avoid the flames easily. Once they're on, you can just curve around, but just to be on the safe side, you may as well wait until they've stopped. Okay, so we have 1 gate, 1 door. So behind the door is our first skull, and then the gate is the return path once we have that. So the only thing we can do for now is locate this ladder and climb on up. Okay, and careful with your jumps here, we're making our way to the other side, but you can't go straight into running jumps because there's not enough space. Unless you kind of keep moving diagonally. Same with the half tile is what I suppose I mean. You can't just do a half tile jump because there's still not enough space. So we have already been shown in the flyby, we have some torches over there. And this is where we're going to be lighting them. And I didn't point out, or at least it probably wasn't too obvious in the flyby. It might have shown it, I don't remember what the flyby looked like. We're lighting wall torches behind each of the 4 sets of spikes. So a lot to be done just here. So grab these shotgun shells as well. And before I begin this puzzle, we can grab a secret. So very sneaky, of course it is. It wouldn't be a secret if it wasn't sneaky. This wall is climbable. Okay, and here's our secret goodies. Okay, and there is nothing down here, but I will just show you, because this is kind of cool. This is the gate that I pointed out. I said it's a dead end, we won't be coming this way. Technically, I kind of lied, because it's actually a secret. There we go, that's the water in front of me, where we just opened the gate. I love it. Okay, and then be careful, just drop straight on down again. Okay, when you're ready to start the puzzle, grab a torch. Then go ahead and light it. And I am just gonna run it across here anyway. Don't have to, but that's how I'm gonna do it. Leave it here, and we will have to do each of these like one at a time. We have these 2 levers. So these will stop the spikes, but of course they're timed. So this left one is for the closer ones, and it actually gets tougher because I think they're the same timings, or they seem it anyway. Anyway, this left one is for the closer ones. I'll do those first. So careful with your jump, because if your back is to the lever, then it doesn't give you the room for a running jump. Even though the spikes are up, you're fine, don't worry. And instantly hop back. So there we go. We pop the torch down again. Do the next one, so hop back over, and you see the levers down. It might worry you for a moment because you thought, did I mess it up? I thought it was timed. It's fine, there we go, just give it a moment. Oh, pick it up. I thought she'd landed near enough right on top of that. Oh, Lara. Whoa. For some reason she rolled instead of lighting that. Let's just try it again. Okay. Ooh, a bit close to the edge. Okay. So I'm kind of running diagonally to make sure I can just line up. I have a bad feeling. There we go, that's one of 2. I must confess, this is actually a part of the game that I don't enjoy. I don't like this puzzle too much. I mean, it's simple enough, it just... I think because it's long-winded. Whoa, what am I doing? Crikey. Stop panicking. Oh, I think the spikes maybe just got me there. My health bar came up. Anyway, we don't need the torch anymore. Just throw it away. The door is open. So let's hop back down. Okay, Okay, and be careful because the sand is lava just here, so the sand will actually set you on fire. So you have 2 tiles that we can hop to anyway. Simple enough, just don't step on the sand. Okay, Skull 1 in the bag. And careful with walking because she will just step off these tiles. There we go. So once we have the skull, this gate has now opened, and I do recommend a save just here. The reason being, so we have these monkey bars we can use, but sometimes the spikes get you on the monkey bars. Ooh. So, like, sometimes they can just go ahead and kill you. I got lucky. Okay, and it did also say that if you are struggling with these spikes, if they're out of sync, then you can, I think in the readme it says you can just save and reload the game and it will put them back, but that doesn't seem to work with me. So another quick save, just in case. Okay, so if you're struggling, you can just go ahead and jump over. That might be better than just trying to literally run your way through. And here we go, we are done. We can return back. Okay, so up this way. So I'm returning back to where I entered so that I can fill my lungs. And here's the shotgun that I mentioned. So easy to miss it on the way, but you can see it on the way back. And then swim straight up. Okay, so in my opinion, that was the harder skull. I assume you will agree with me. So, second skull. So just swim through this right-hand passage. The other passage is a dead end, so it's not a passage. This passage is not a passage. You can surface for air there. It's kind of difficult though because it's a very small gap. And then left or right here, depends what you're after. So, well, forward or right is what I meant. So forward is the skull. And then this path leads us to the secret, which you have hopefully already opened up. So it doesn't matter which one you want to go for first. Because there's an air pocket in both rooms. And there's a Medpack just here as well. Okay, so you can do both in one go if you're quick enough. But just to be on the safe side, let's just fill up our lungs before heading out. Oh, I managed to surface. Didn't mean to, but it's something. Okay, and just here is where we head up. And here we go, we can return back with our 2 skulls. Also be careful of the patches on the ground here, as I said on the way through. Okay, and careful with your jumps. I think you can only hop back over to this tile. You can't go to the other tile that's on the left. But straight in front here is the other invisible tile we can grab. Easily head straight on over and use both of the skulls. Okay, and now I will equip my shotgun because as I step on this tile, will spawn 2 harpies. So I actually like them in the room because there's nowhere I can fall off. And they don't tend to use the attack that shoots projectiles. They just kind of fly around in your face, which you can avoid by rolling. Oh, I'm tabbed out of my game for some reason. Oh, of course, because my antivirus is giving me a pop-up. Not the time, my dude. Okay. So, what do we got in here? It's happened again. Everything go away! Okay. So here we have the key that we are looking for. This is called Flamel's key, so that would be Nicholas Flamel, if you didn't know. We have the revolver and the Lasersight. And on the ground we have some ammo for the revolver and a Medpack. So now we have the key, we can return all the way back. Just be careful you don't run off the edge. Sometimes I'm a little too cautious and I end up walking around everywhere. And without a grab, you can easily just land on the ledge there. Alrighty, so heading through, you see this slope here? Get straight off that, because there is a boulder. So we can't go up the slope, there's nothing there. I think another boulder comes and stops you and you have literally nowhere to go. But just in the water, there's a couple of pickups, some more revolver ammo and a Medpack. Go ahead and use the key here. And that opens this gate. Okay, just gonna equip my pistols because as we step forward, everything spawns. We have like bats and spiders. Okay, and as we have a look around, we can see various levers with numbers. If you pull the wrong lever, you will actually just be set on fire. So how do we know which levers to pull? Well, the flyby showed us, well, pretty much what's going to open up once we have the correct lever combination, and it showed us this hole in the ground. So grab shotgun shells and then head on down. So here we need to use the crowbone, just get this wall out of the way. And if you look up on the ceiling, we have numbers. So we have 7, 4, and 1. So before leaving, we also have some more pickups. We have shotgun shells and flares. So remember, 7, 4, 1. These are the levers that we need to pull. So to leave, it's kind of complicated. You can't just grab as I, well, of course you can grab as I just did because I grabbed it. You all saw that. But you can't climb up. I don't know why. So just grab and let go, just like that for ease, and then on the spot, you can then just jump straight up. I'm not sure why she doesn't climb there, but it's an easy fix. Okay, so first lever, number 7. And of course it shows us what's going to change. 4. 1. Okay, where's the door? There it is. So if you have seen the film yourself, this is where there would be like a saint lying on the slab. Of course, not a statue though, it's actually a real individual that's lying there, not decomposed, so that's kind of a pretty weird part of the movie, but of course it can be difficult to incorporate things like that to show your ideas. But anyway, the only thing we can do is find this very sneaky doorway just here, and there is this lever inside. So what that has done, so this was actually closed off. This was just like slabs across, but now it's opened up and we have water. So follow the passage. So if you are familiar with the film, you'll know whereabouts we are. It's getting exciting. There's the hidden stone, so we have found it. Okay, so before we pick that up, if you want all the items, be sure to just come and pull this lever and then we can grab a small med pack. So all this treasure, it's all just a trap. All we can grab is this med pack. So you heard the music just there, the tune that there is something up. So I can't actually go left or right. There's invisible walls. If I do head over to the treasure, if I leave this tile, a boulder will come down from nowhere and squash me. So we cannot pick up anything that's over here. We can grab this med pack after picking up the hidden stone, but I'll grab it now anyway. And once you are done, let's go and grab the hidden stone. So we can see the room has changed a bit. We've had a bit of a cave-in, which is why you wanted to pick up that small med pack first, if you wanted it, of course. And there is a reason for a lot of these images that the builder has used. So this one isn't quite like in the film, but it's a very similar image used in the film, so that's the idea. She just wanted to try and replicate things and make them as similar as she could. This image is in the film, and it depicts as above, so below. Awesome stuff. So once we pick up the stone, this has opened up. We can continue, and this is pretty much our escape now that we have it. So as I step further forward, the level will change, but I'll actually leave that for next time just because we'll have some really spooky sounds in the beginning, so I don't want to miss out on those. So, thank you everyone for watching, hope you're enjoying, and again, I do recommend the film As Above, So Below, and I hope to see you next time. Take it easy!